I think I'm driven to try and bring depth to people's relationship with God.
Well, I like what you just said there. You said it's not like there's not praise or joy, but the goal is intimacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know even, with my wife, but then even beyond that, like to my very good friends, isn't it true that oftentimes like moments of joy or moments of just almost like silly hanging out, that's what makes the context for intimacy, sharing, and vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking even with my very close friends, maybe where we're sitting at maybe a decent dinner table with some decent wine, and eventually people begin to tell the truth about their actual lives. But it isn't just that moment. As good as that moment is, it was the 3 or 4 hours before when you were telling silly jokes and showing each other memes. Sort of like creates the context for that.
Okay, yeah.
And I think there's some sort of an analog there for worship as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, A, God deserves to be praised.
Mm-hmm.
B, the Psalms say there is fullness of joy in his presence.
Yeah.
But at the same time, those two things are leading us somewhere. And I think it's to exchange.
Yeah.
Vulnerability, intimacy, letting our guard down before him to tell the truth of who we are.
Yeah. I mean, it's such a, I mean, it's really hard to pigeonhole songs in that, this is a praise song, this is a joy song, because I think even in many of the intimate songs, they are both praise and joy as well. There's joy in God's presence, and joy in intimacy with him. And breakthrough, that happens in those moments.
I'm even thinking of